Good afternoon, my crafty friends. How you doing today? I hope that you are having a wonderful day today. So, let me, what have I got for you today? First of all, my name is Judy Medlove, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Markham, Ontario, Canada. So, it's supposed to be calling for rain today, and the last 2 hours it has been snowing. So, I'm not sure we're going to get the rain or not, because after the rain, we're supposed to get more freezing rain. So anyway, like I said, it's been snowing, it's accumulating. So I don't know whether we're going to get rain or freezing rain or snow. We're getting the snow now. So, I don't know. I'm tired. I want spring to come. Just don't want to look at this white stuff anymore. Anyways, I'm going to see if I can, in a way, see if anybody comes on and see if I can get this to show up on my iPad. So just bear with me a minute. And that's not what I wanted. And there we go. I think that's it. Okay. So, what do I have for you today? All right. So, the last chance list has been updated. So, you might want to have a look at that. So, you just go to Stampin' Up! And there's a spot as soon as you log on. Actually, you can just hit that, or you can just go to the last chance products. So currently these are products from the annual catalog 24-25 annual catalog that are being phased out, and when they're gone, and that's why they're on the last chance list. So in other words, they're there now. It's your last chance to get them. And if you don't get them, they may be gone, okay? So it's the annual catalog and also the mini catalog, January to April mini catalog. So those are the last chance products. Now, I didn't count myself, but I have read by a couple of different people that there are currently over 300 products on the last chance. I don't know how many are discounted. I would think quite a few. Anyways, you need to have a look at that because like I said, there's a lot of stuff on there, and there's a lot that are discounted quite a bit. So you might want to have a look at that. So that's the last chance products. Okay, so this has been one of those crazy weeks. So I wanted something really quick and really simple to do because I didn't come down into my craft cave until a couple of days ago, and I thought, what am I going to do? And so I thought, you know what, I'm just going to do something really quick and really simple, because sometimes it's nice to have quick and simple cards to do, right? Hey Rose, thanks for joining me today. How you doing? Okay, so let me turn the camera down and we'll get started. Yeah, just kind of turn this down and hopefully it will go this way. There we go. And crooked, put the light on so I can get rid of those shadows. There. How's that? Okay. And maybe we need to come down a little bit more. Okay. So we're going to be playing, I am going to be playing, not you, but I am, but you can play too, with the Wildflower Birthday Suite. So there is lots of stuff in this suite. There is a stamp set, some dies, some ribbon, some gemstones, and the paper. And you can find this suite on page 42, 43, 44, and 45 of the mini catalog, January to April. Okay. And just a reminder that the new annual catalog will be, I think, in effect, I think it's May 5th or 7th. I'm not sure which the date is. So if you want a, excuse me, I'm losing my voice today. If you want a 25/26 annual catalog, just put something in the comments and I'll make sure one gets out to you. Okay? Okay, so let me start with, these are the stamp set. So we've got a little banner here and some little flowers you can stamp. And then we've got Make a Wish, Hooray, Happy Birthday, Happy Cake Day. What else do we got? For Your Birthday. And then on the dies, we have all the numbers here, 1 through 0, or 0 through 9, however you want to do it. So these will cut out, and then you can just add, like, so for, say it was 1, it would be first. If it was 10, it would be, you could add the TH for 10th. 2 could be second. 3 could be third, and so on and so forth, okay? Plus you get these cute little, so this is like a little banner thing. Here, let me just get this here. Hang on one second, because I didn't use this. I was going to, but it didn't happen. So this is like a little banner. Okay, so you just kind of put that on the edge of the page. And then and these are all kind of split apart. You see that? Okay, and then you can just glue this on. I did some in the soft seafoam and some pink to go with this paper, but I didn't do anything with it in the end. So anyway, so that's what these are. And the nice thing is you get 2, so you can cut 2 at a time. And then you've got this nice little banner and a couple of little banners. And then these are little leaves and a little flower. I think these are the centers of the for the flower, and 2 little baby flowers. Okay, so that is that. Get rid of this. And then I just wanted to show you, this is the Wildflower Birthday paper. So I'm going to pull this out. So I'll start with, so along with the paper, you get 2 pieces of these cutouts, okay? Hang on one second here. Let me just get rid of this. There we go. So these are all, they just punch out. This one already fell out. Let me see how that goes. Like that, okay. So look you get these cake, the balloons, some little flowers, big balloons, more cake, some banners, flowers, more cake, leaves, all kinds of stuff. And it all just punches out. I'm going to be using this one, so I'm just going to pull that out now. And then here you get a bunch of little things. So these are like little tags, and I'll show you how to cut this in a second. Okay, and these are just like extra little pieces. And then the paper is beautiful. It has a bunch of gold in it. You can see that gold there, right? So these are all little cakes. And then there's that beautiful soft seafoam and pink striped. This one is flowers, obviously, with the gold leaves. I mean, the paper is stunning, actually. And then on the other side, it's just soft seafoam with a little bit of white in it. Okay. And this one, again, is this one's Pool Party with the gold in it. Beautiful. And on the other side, we just have some soft seafoam leaves. Okay. And then this one, again, is the flowers. And then some pink gingham on the back. Okay. So let me just move this out of the way here. And I'm just going to grab my trimmer, just in case you're not sure how to cut this. So I think we're okay camera-wise here. So I'm just going to line this up and cut this section here. So this one's pretty easy. You just cut it straight down like that, okay? And then you can just cut each one of these and snip these off with your scissors, all right? And if you just wanted this and didn't want to tag, you could just snip that off as well, okay? Get rid of that part. Okay, so then this one now, we can just go down the other way and cut these. And again, if it's not perfect, you can always just trim it off a little bit. Okay, and I'm not going to do all of these, don't panic. Okay, but I do want this one here, so I'm going to just cut that one there. this way, like that. Hi, Jean, how are you? Thanks for joining me today. So you can see I didn't quite cut that one good, so I'm just gonna trim it a little bit more. There we go. Get rid of that. And I want this piece here as well. So cut that one. And this one. Okay, so I'm going to want that one. So you can see you get all these little pieces. And once you punch all of these little pieces out as well, I've punched them out and I'm just keeping them in a little container here, because otherwise they would be everywhere and they'll just continue to fall out. So that's why I just punched them all out now. All right, so what will I start with? We're going to start with this one. All right, so what I do want to tell you, the colors in this are Blueberry Bushel, Old Olive, Peach Pie, Pool Party, Pretty in Pink, Soft Seafoam, and the Gold. So what I did was I just pulled these, because there's only really the 6 colors, I pulled all the 6 colors. The paper is called, I already lost it, Wildflower. Oh, hang on, it's on I flung it on the floor. Wildflower Birthday. The sweet Jean is, let me get this back again. So the suite is Wildflower Birthday Suite. And then the stamp set and dies are Birthday Celebration. Okay, so this is the one where you get all the numbers and some tags and some cute stamps. Okay, so anyways, because I'm only dealing with 6 colors, I pulled all these 6 colors and played with what I wanted to do to see what colors I liked the best and what I felt. No, it's not ephemera pack. Hang on, Jean. All right. So there is, you get 2 sheets of 4 papers. They all have the gold in them. And I already misplaced the other one. Here he is here. Okay, so these are the 4 and the 4. And then you get these punch outs. And then the one that I was just cutting. And you got 2 of these and 2 of the ones I was just cutting out. Okay. So anyways, I did, this one is a Blueberry Bushel. You're welcome, Jean. The Blueberry Bushel and the Pretty in Pink. So this is just a regular size card. And I'll just give this a nice crease here. And this one is Pretty in Pink, and it is 3 3/4 by 5. And I'm just going to glue this on. Again, these are pretty quick and easy cards, so it's nothing spectacular. But like I said, every now and then I like to do quick and easy. And sometimes I think you guys like to see me do quick and easy, because sometimes you don't have time either. You want to do simple cards. It's nice to do, you know, more complicated cards and ones that take more time for someone, you know, that you want to send a special card to. But for the most part, you just kind of want to whip them up. All right, so I've taken a piece of DSP and a smaller piece of the Blueberry Bushel, and I'm just going to glue this on. Yeah, everything's just all glued on. Simple, simple. Let's move that out of the way a little bit. It has to come over just a little bit more. Oh, too much. Looks good. Okay, so I'm going to add this little piece on. And I want it just to come to the end there. I'm just going to cut it manually. Actually, I think, you know what? I think I'm just going to mark it with a with a pencil here. There we go. And then I'm just going to snip it. And if it's a little bit crooked, so be it. Let's see. Yeah, it's just a smidge short, but that's okay. All right, I'm going to glue this one on. I hope you guys all survived the ice storm that we had. And that it wasn't too bad where you are. Some places got absolutely clobbered. I know where our cottage is, they still don't have power. And this was, I can't even remember the day it all started now. It's been 3 or 4 days. So, okay, so I'm just gonna glue that on there like that. Just like that. You could pop this up if you wanted, but I'm just gonna glue it like that. And it's crooked, so let me straighten that. That looks better. Okay, and then I had, oh, here it is. I've got a little piece of pink, pretty in pink, that I'm going to stamp on. Yes, we're going, well, I don't know, Jane, you missed the beginning. I said we're supposed to get, yeah, snow, ice storm. It was calling for rain all day today in the, where I am, but we're just getting snow. This is what I'm looking for. So I'm going to stamp this in Blueberry Bushel. And I'm just going to put my silicone mat down here. Oh, so this stamp I'm using, I just wanted a little happy birthday. So I just grabbed this from the Attention Shoppers. This little happy birthday here. Okay, so that's where that came from. I couldn't find anything in the Wildflower set that I'm using. So I just wanted a little happy birthday and they didn't have anything. So I'm just going to stamp that like that. Good. Close this up before I get it all over me. And then I think I'm going to pop this up. So I'll just get some mini dimensionals and my Take a Pick tool. I'm not sure if the big ones would fit or not, so I'm just going to do the minis, and then I don't have to worry about it. There we go. We'll just pull the backs off. And put that on there like that. It looks pretty straight. And then I want one of these little flowers. Let me see what I can find here. Yeah, just one of these little ones. So I think I'll do this one with the pink. So we'll just punch him out. And because I've already popped this, I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on this. Maybe. There we go. There, just like that. And that's one card done. See? Now, I did have it all prepped and cut, but still, you can see how easy that was. And I think this is beautiful, but that's just my opinion. Okay, so I've got a couple more here for you. So let me see, what do I have? I've got this one here. And I've got all these scrap pieces here. Let me get rid of them. Okay. So this one is, I'm going to use some Pool Party and Peach Pie and this one that I just cut out. Okay. So let me just give this a nice crease. There we go. And so this piece here is not even all the way around. So I cut the Peach Pie to match this rather than the base card. Okay, so I'm going to actually stamp this first, and I'm going to put Happy Cake Day, and I'm going to stamp it in the peach pie. I think I said pecan pie. Sorry if I did. I'm sorry. I meant to say peach pie. Okay, so Happy Cake Day. So I think I'm going to stamp the cake first. And I'm going to put this little guy over here. So I kind of want the cake to go in the middle. Okay, cake. And then we need to do the happy. Happy, happy, happy. Oh, I shouldn't have moved the cake down. And then we'll do the day. It's upside down. I guess I'll move that down here. Yeah, Happy Cake Day. And then let me close this up before I get all over me. All right, and I'm gonna, well, you know what, I'm gonna glue this first. So we're just gonna glue this one. Onto this, move that out of the way. Looks pretty good. Okay, and glue this on. Make sure I don't glue it on upside down. That looks pretty good. Look pretty straight. Yep. Okay. And then we'll get some, well, I've already got these minis. I might as well just use the minis. Put some dimensionals on. I know, because I'm using the minis, I have to use twice as much, right? There we go. And we'll pull the backs off. And we'll just put that there, like that. All right, now, hold on a minute. Here they are. So these are my party dots. So these are the pink, the blue, and the peach pie. So I think I will put the peach pie on here. I'm going to use the big ones. So I'm just going to put one over here. And I think I'm just going to put two down here. Like that. And there is card number 2. Easy peasy. Okay. And I've got one more. One more. Excuse my arm here. All right, this one's really ready. So this is just that one with the soft seafoam leaves. And I've got a piece of the peach pie and the blueberry bushel. Okay. And we're just going to give this a nice grease. And we'll glue this on. If you want to know the dimensions of this one, this is 4 by 5 1/4. Normal size for the next layer. Oh, that didn't work very well, did it? Oh, that glue went over the other side. Let's see if I can get that off. Okay. These are not colors that I would normally pick to go together. Peach pie and blueberry bushel. However, this is what you do. You take your colors from your designer series paper. So even though you think, oh, I don't know, I would never put those two colors together. those are quite often the colors that are in your designer series paper. So it's okay. Although you can put whatever color you want. All right, so this layer is 5 1/8 by 3 7/8. There we go. So I'm just going to put this on. Oh, I hate to waste the gold, but okay. And then we're just going to put, there's no upside down or right or wrong. So I'm just going to put that on. All right, and then I'm going to take this piece I punched out, and we're going to pop that on there like that. Easy peasy. All right, I'm using my bigger dimensionals. I'm not using the minis for this. Okay. And you know me, I like to use lots of dimensionals. I like to put them in all these extra things that jut out. Not doing very well with that. Use my fingers. And one down here. I don't like any of it to get squished. Actually, if I had some extra pieces, you know how you save all the pieces along the edge? But I don't have any right now, so I have to keep just kind of doing this. And we'll put one up there. And we'll put one there. And then I'm going to actually take a little mini one and put it there. And one up here. I know, I drive you guys nuts with all these little guys, but you know what? I don't want my ends to get all squished and everything. And then we'll just put a few in the middle. All right. And then we're going to pull all the backs off. That's why I use so many of these things. I used to mention the backs of these dimensionals are like everywhere in my house. Everywhere. Okay. And then we're just gonna glue this on. Kind of like that. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so somewhere, oh boy, somewhere I had a happy birthday already cut out. It's right here. See? I knew I did it. So I stamped this in Blueberry Bushel and just cut this on an angle. This one, 14, I counted. 14 what? Oh, 14. Excuse me. 14 I used, eh? Oh, well. And then this one I just fussy cut the birthday, and that's why I did it before. Okay, so I'm going to put the birthday on first. And let me see, can I put big ones on? I think so. Well, we can put a couple big ones on anyways. And then we'll put a couple of little ones on these little pieces that stick out. Yep, you know me. I want one more there and one more there. Okay. I know, I keep stamping up in business with dimensionals, right? That's okay, because I don't like my things to get squished. Okay, so I think we'll put the birthday down here, like that. And then I'll put just 2. I'm only going to use 2. Oh my goodness. I know you people would only use 1, right? And I'll put the happy, let's let's see. Happy birthday. Yeah, that looks good there. Move that. I'm going to move it down just a bit. Happy birthday. Okay, and then I think I'll add, what color will I add? Will I add the peach? The peach again, or the blue, or the pink? I could add some navy. Maybe I'll add some navy. Excuse me. Do I have any navy? Yep, I've got. These are the Tinsel Gems 4-pack. So let's see what these look like. If I don't like them, I can take them off, right? Oh. So maybe one there. Yeah, I like the blue. And put one more down here. Ta-da! I like the blue. All right, and there's that one. So that is my 3 cards for today. And I did make some other ones that I'll just quickly show you. Some of them I like, some of them I don't. You know, sometimes you just kind of muck around and see what you can do. So this is the one I was going to try and put the banner on with the with these guys hanging down, but they were too long, so I just had to quit. And I just put the cake on, and I thought, well, this doesn't even have any candles on it. But then I thought, well, you know what, that's okay, because this could be, and there's no sentiment on it, but this could be like a congratulations, it could be happy anniversary, it could be happy birthday. So you can put, you know, the sentiment on the inside, whatever you want it to be. So I thought this could be like a multi-purpose card. This one, again, is in the peach pie, and I use that brick embossing folder on this, and the blueberry bushel, and one of those flowers that punched out, and a thank you so much, which I think came from Layer and Leaves. Is this the one? Yeah. So it came from the Layer and Leaves. It was a stamp there. I wanted a thank you card. I always like to do a thank you card. Never have enough. And then this one was just a, again, just a, one of those things that I cut out. Here, actually. Okay, I just cut it out. I had to trim it a little bit at the top and the bottom. Not much, just a little bit. And then I just stuck it onto the card and added one of the punch-out balloons and some, whatever these are called, embellishments. And then this one, I used one of those tags and the paper, and I put some gold ribbon through. These I used were, I don't know what they were. Hang on. No, I just had them. Here they are. These are the low profile dots. They come in the gold and the petal pink. Okay, so I used the gold on those and cut a stamp for your birthday, and then cut it out and added one of those punched out flowers. So easy peasy. So that's those 4. And then these are the ones that we just made, or I just made. There we go. See, easy peasy, right? So we made all those cards in no time at all. 14 I count. Okay, so that's all I got for you today, guys. Again, just a reminder that there's a whole ton of stuff added to the last chance list. So make sure you have a look at that. Go online, have a look. And again, you know, they're only there. Once they're gone, they're gone. So if there's something there you want, and there's some, I know there's some 12 by 12 cardstock at good prices. It's a mixed pack, but still, if you're interested in that, they're discounted quite a bit. So you can look at that as well. Okay, I've nattered enough. Stay warm, stay dry. Actually, it's going up to, what's the day, Rhea? It's going up to 17 or 18 tomorrow. I know, it's crazy, right? We got snow today, and then it's going to be super warm and sunny tomorrow. After we're getting rain in the morning, I think, and then the sun's going to come out, and it's going to get up to 17. I know, crazy weather. Okay, you'll have to get that set, Jean. Yes, you will. Okay, that's it. I'm done. You guys have a wonderful week, and hopefully we'll see you back here next Wednesday. All right, take care, guys. Bye now.